Well, coming in contact with Sanskrit has always been an enriching experience for me. What draws me very close to Sanskrit is the purity of the vibration of its sounds, the musicality of it, the melody of it, the poetry of it. And most importantly, the very scientific nature of this language, the mantric power of it, and the way it helps us to grow inwardly. I believe Sanskrit has immense potentiality to empower the inner faculties like concentration, memory, imagination, creativity, observation, and it can even arouse many unknown faculties lying hidden within us. But it is unfortunate that Sanskrit has been made unnecessarily difficult and inaccessible to all those who wish to learn it. There are several ways by which one can approach Sanskrit easily and naturally. And this is what I keep doing through my workshops, lectures and demonstrations, bringing Sanskrit in a very easy and natural manner and in an entertaining manner to all those who sincerely, genuinely look forward to approach this language.
Sampath bhai, I was remembering the intensive Sanskrit workshop I did with you earlier. It was such a revelatory experience for me, especially to learn about the beauty of the Sanskrit alphabet. That is my favorite session. Especially when you said that just to recite the Sanskrit alphabet itself is like doing pranayam. And I was also going through my notes on the Shiva Sutras that you mentioned in reference to the alphabet itself. Could you elaborate a little more on the Shiva Sutras?
Yeah, sure. Well, the Shiva Sutras are found right in the beginning of Ashtadhyayi, a text which is composed by Panini, who belonged to 800 BC. This is the most systematic grammar of Sanskrit language, and even this has been considered as the highest monument of all the literary creations of the humanity. The Shiva Sutras are also known as Maheshwara Sutrani or Akshara Samamnaya. There are 14 sutras which constitute the Maheshwara Sutrani. These 14 sutras are Ai-Un, Rilruk, Aong, Ai-Ouch, Hayavarat, Learn, Yamangananam, Jabhai, Ghadadash, Jabagadash, Khapachatatav, Kapai, Shashasar, Hal. And there is a beautiful story behind the creation of these 14 Maheshwara Sutras. It is said that Lord Shiva, after his cosmic dance, played his tiny damaru 14 times, from which these 14 sutras emerged. And there is a beautiful verse which describes this story. The verse is Nrittavasane Nataraja Rajo Nanada Dhakkam Navapanchavaram Uddhartukama Sanakadi Siddhan Etad Vimarshe Shivasutra Jalam. This is how the story is found in the Kashika of Nandikeshwara. So it is in these 14 sutras Panini enumerates all the fundamental sounds of Sanskrit language.
Samudai, I remember that during the workshop you had demonstrated how to teach the Shiva Sutras to children by rearranging the various sounds and creating an innovative expression of sounds of moving trains in different situations.
When I do these Shiva Sutras with the children, I do it in a very entertaining and innovative manner, so then the children can learn it easily and enjoy learning it. I use these sutras with a little bit of rearrangement of the sounds here to produce different sounds of a moving train in different situations. So this is how it happens. The train starts from the station making the sound kha pha cha tha tha ka pa cha ta ta kha pha cha tha tha cha ta ta ka pa cha ta ta cha ta ta kha pha cha tha ta ka pa cha ta ta kha pha cha tha ta ka pa cha ta ta kha pha cha tha ta cha ta ta ka pa cha ta ta cha ta ta kha pha cha ta ta ka pa cha ta ta kha pha cha ta ta ka pa cha ta ta kha pha cha ta ta ka pa cha ta ta kha pha cha ta ta ka pa cha ta ta kapachatita 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 chatata 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 kapachatita 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 chatata kapachatita 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 kapachatita. Then the train, when it moves on single joint or a double joint or multiple joints, it makes different sounds. So on a single joint, it makes this sound kapachatita 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 hevaratlan 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 kapachatita kapachatita hevaratlan. When it moves on a double joint, it makes a different sound. Kapachatita 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 hevaratlanemangananam 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 kapachatita kapachatita hevaratlanemangananam. On multiple joints, kapachatita 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 hevaratlanemangananam jabhang gadadash 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 kapachatita kapachatita hevaratlanemangananam jabhang gadadash. Then when it crosses another train, like one train goes from this side and another train comes from the other side, when they cross each other, there's a different sound. Kapachatita 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 jabagadash 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 kapachatita jabagadash. Then the train moves on a bridge and you hear a different sound moving on the bridge. Kapachatita 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 jabagadash 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 kapachatita 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 kapachatita. And when the train enters into the tunnel, makes a shrill sound, and this is how the sounds come when the train enters into the tunnel and moves through. Kapachatita 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 ayon ruller keong ayo sasar hal sasar 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 Ayun rulru keong ayot 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 sasar hal sasar khapa chatut 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 khapa chatut, and finally it comes to halt. Khapa chatut 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 chatut.
Sampadananda, this is such an innovative and a creative expression. Very gripping, entertaining, very educative. And I really look forward to having many more of these sessions with you soon.